Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cranked Automotive. I've been a bit slack, haven't been doing too many videos, as you're pretty well aware of, but the Commodore is done. Now I haven't gone with the Barry's Hero idea, I've just kept all the VL stuff and just worked off of that. So Barry's Hero is a good idea, but it just takes a lot of tuning and there's just too much R&D to do to document it all on camera and stuff like that. So pretty much just put it all in a box and I'll leave it for a bit of a later date. But for now, the Commodore is actually going pretty good. So I'll show you guys a bit under the bonnet. So pretty much just got a cheap eBay intercooler kit, an intercooler. It's tucked up down there, and just some silicone hosings and stuff that I had laying around just to make it work. So got a Raceworks adjustable fuel pressure regulator, so I can pretty much just set the baseline fuel pressure, and when it sees boost it'll wind it up a bit as well, so it's pretty good. Still running the China 3582 on a factory VL turbo manifold. Got a little catch can set up. Also have a thermo fan which is thematically controlled, so it'll cut in when it reaches a certain temperature via this little dial here. So but yeah, other than that, it's pretty much just a VL turbo gear and a bit of other stuff, running a 86 engine. So but no, it's pretty good, pretty happy with it. Also retained power steering and stuff. Moved the battery to the boot, so it just makes things a bit neater and everything. So, and of course I've got a bottom hose modification like I did to the other VL I had, just to keep it cool and so let the radiator do its thing. Big brake upgrade as well, so I've got VS brake booster, VT master, get little adapters to fit the lines in properly, and yeah, just the VS reservoir on the master as well, so weights at the right angle. Pretty neat. And you definitely notice the bit of stop and power and stuff. So one thing I can say is when you're doing this sort of stuff, you sort of want to get ADR approved brake lines. Yeah, wouldn't trust Chinese brake lines or anything like that. Just trust their turbos. But no, it's pretty sweet. That's a VL diff in the rear end. So so VL diff housing with VN V8 28 spline axles and centre. So pretty much just have to get the axles shortened, re-splined, and yeah, whack new bearings and seals and stuff on them. And yes, turned out pretty good, holds up alright. VS Commodore fuel tank with a internal pump as well. Can't remember how big the pump is, but I think it's good for like 500-600 horsepower, so more than enough for what I need, but I'd rather a bit more with fuel pumps than less. It's also got disc brake rear end and stuff on it, so from the VN diff. Pretty happy. And also, probably a bit hard to see, but homemade dump pipe. It's like a V-band 3-inch. Tuck something there nicely. Still got a catalytic converter. I'm going to get the cat, like the exhaust, done from cat back properly. So this is just a bit of junk that I had lying around. So, but no, it seems to work alright. So yeah, mate Joshy should be here soon, and then we'll go for a bit of a spin, and I'll show you guys how it all goes, eh? Should be good. Also running the RB30 5-speed behind it as well. A little bit noisy in third, but second in gear, what do you expect, sort of thing. And also running an electronic speed sensor, so you've got the manual drive into the box and then running a speed sensor off it, so run that to the ECU so you have deceleration, fuel cutoff. A bit better for fuel economy and drivability, sort of thing. The only other thing I need to get is we can actually get like a double drive off the speedo drive, and so that way I can run the sensor to the ECU speed input, and then also run a cable up to the dash. So I want to try and keep the dash working as much as possible, sort of thing. So and yeah, so pretty much just got to get that air fuel ratio gauge. It comes as a kit, it's pretty good. See how that goes, and then yeah, off to get a mod plate. So should be good. Mod plates, it's all about equivalency, so you know the brakes are definitely more equivalent, or more than equivalent to a VL. This thing stops pretty good, so and yeah, it's got to meet the car's emission standard, sort of thing, which it does. Don't see why it wouldn't. But yeah, so hopefully Josh is here soon and get a bit of in-car footage. Go and take for a bit of a spin. Hopefully get a few drive-bys and stuff too. See what it sounds like. See if it breaks. That should be fun. Let's do it. And we better say g'day to old Joshy here. He's doing a bit of filming for me today.
How you going, guys? Just helping Becky out with the VH, getting a bit of filming done today, so
sick.
Yeah, pretty happy with how the car's looking. He's definitely done a lot of great work on it. It's been a bit of time, but
you reckon it'll blow up?
I reckon it will, mate. Hey, the proof's in the pudding, man. Look what you've done.
Yeah, true. You keen to go for a bit of a spin in it, man?
I think we should.
Righto, let's
definitely
do it. So still waiting for a part to arrive. It's like a double drive off the speedometer, or like the speedo drive on the gearbox. So that way you can have the electronic input and then also run a cable input up to the dash. So, but for now I'm using the trusty GPS on my phone here, so should be right. And it's also running a Clutch Industries button clutch as well, so sort of have to get used to taking off in it, but really it's nothing too flash. It's just a old Commodore with a RB30 in it and slap a turbo on it. What could possibly go wrong?
it's all about. On here, mate.
She's all there.
She's all there.
It's just one of the exhaust hangers fell off.
It's all good, mate.
Oh, it feels good, eh? That's good.
Looks good. Looks good. Sounds good. Drives good. That's what we want.
Yeah, boy. Hear that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, fucking dropped the rubber.
I don't know if the noise is going to make the cut.
Make you cut.
I like your cut, G.
Ah. Them brakes are awesome too.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you only just have to breathe on them. They're just like... Oh, tomorrow's job. Put the exhaust hanger back on. Very nice, how much?
Oh la la. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You will never get this.
Nice.
So that'll do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And again, I apologise for not putting too many build progress videos or anything like that up. But I want to be on the money and on the ball and post up new video content each week. So keep an eye out on the channel for that. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and I'm pretty sure you're going to want to see us on the next one. But until then, we'll catch you later.